Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Piofiore, and we are in chapter 7, I think, of Dante's Route. Like, look, I have my guide set up right where we were, but my freaking tablet is a piece of shit and just likes to close the fucking web browser randomly, or what the fuck ever. And I closed it and had to go back, and I was like, I think we're in town. I'm pretty sure we're in chapter 7 at this point, but anyway. We're at the casino, and we saw the Phantom of the Casino. And you know what? I found out why he's actually on the cover of the game. Kind of spoiled that a little bit for myself. Not gonna lie. Not gonna tell you. You might know already, but I know now. I know a little stuff that I shouldn't know, and that bugs me. And I should lie and be like, I don't know anything. Look, I was just like, why is he on the cover of the game? If I can't date him, that's not fair. You can't show me the fucking Phantom of the Opera, or the Phantom of the Casino, as now he's lovingly going to be called. And, like, if you can't put him on there and tempt me like this, why is he there? I know. Anyway. Gil wanted to speak with Dante in private, so I was sent out of the room for the time being. There is something about his mousy face that I just love. He looks like a mouse come to life. Like, were they trying to give him, like, features like that? Like, he's got the, like, pointed nose and just the mouth. Just the shape of his mouth. Like, the look he's giving you with the eyes. And, like, you can just imagine it in real life. I don't know what it is. I just love it so much. They did a really good job for some reason. Because even, like, Faye, when he's, like, sneering at you, the mouths are so simple. They're just a couple of lines. But the way they do them is so good that it's like, no, I can really see the little, like, look on his face. The eyebrows don't hurt either for expressions, but I don't know. I love it. Anyway, stop glaring at me like that. I'm here to make sure you don't run away. If you don't do anything, I won't either. I do love him. He's such a stodgy bitch. I fucking love everybody in this game. Frankly, I'm not the violent type, unlike Gilbert and them. Really? You must have arranged to have people killed. Oh, no, wait. Well, but Oliver was the one who was like, I thought I was so careful, but Nicola's the one that kidnapped me, so is Nicola the one that killed our man? That is rude, Nicola. You killed someone that was probably your friend at one point. Oh, dude, you're harsh. And I told you that bitch was shady. I love it. That didn't make me feel any better. I continue to wait for Dante and Gil's meeting to end, with Oliver keeping watch. I mean, we could just punch Oliver and run, but we're done. She'll be coming with me. Have her. Gilbert told me to let her go, too. Oliver complied to Dante's demand, and I made my way back to the room. Oh, yes, we were, because we went through a bunch of different... Yeah, okay. I know where we are in the guide, then. Okay. I hurried to Dante, who was also walking towards me. Dante, thank you for... Dante embraced me before I could finish. You better give me a CG of this. No? He quietly mumbled to me as I tried to figure out what was going on. Look, I know he's a bad mafia boy, and we're supposed to, like... But he's such a fucking marshmallow. I love it. Safest route to go down. I'm sorry. To think that he was acting like a mafia boss with Gil just a moment ago. Still surprised at what was happening, I responded, Everything's okay. Nothing happened. Besides, you did come for me, right? He embraced me even more strongly. Strongly? Wow, Spacey. What the hell? Strongly? Wow, I do not even know. I gently asked, I knew you'd come from... It's like they tell you. I knew you'd come from... I mean... Were you alright, Dante? Yes, I'm fine as well. Thank goodness. I've been worried sick, wondering whether you were safe. I'm sorry if you can hear... My dishwasher is so fucking loud right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's god-awful to me. I even thought that he might have been killed. I'm sorry, Space. Why are you apologizing? It's all my fault. I was the one who put you in harm's way. Dante, it was actually Nicola, that shady fucking bitch. I felt his remorse. I then grasped his arms tightly with my hands. Please, don't blame yourself for any of this. My anxiety, my worries, all seemed to melt away in the presence of his warmth. But then, I decided to ask him something that had been bothering me. About Nicola. Dante frowned the moment he heard his name. He interrupted my question. Don't even talk to me! I thought we were like brothers! I feel... I love that Nicola's a shady bitch, but I feel so bad for fucking Dante, trusting him. We were like brothers, goddammit! Oh, Dante's too much of a buttercup for this. I mean, it's a mafia world, and you should be like, well, I mean, you're kind of a dick, but like, no, I just feel so bad for him. He's such a good boy in a bad world. Leo is best boy in a bad world, but like, Dante is like, you're too good for this. You're too soft. I mean, you were torturing Faye, but like, what the fuck ever, you know? I'll explain later. First, let's head to the manor. Okay. I nodded briefly in agreement. Where the fuck's my Phantom of the Opera? Where the fuck? What? Come on. You can't just introduce him once. With Dante's car ready, I was about to get in when... Finished already? Well, that was quick. Oh, no. Oh, how dare you? I love him so much, though. But the fucking balls on this bitch. The fucking balls. Nicola's sudden appearance caught me and Dante off guard. Gilbert's such a softy, giving away my special gift to him just because someone else asked. Oh, the music is so good. Oh, you know why it's even louder? Because my TV's not muted. Oh. Dante had his guard up and was looking at Nicola silently. I heard you set up a deal with the Visconti. Sounds like a waste of time. I can't even fathom why you'd strike a deal, even for the Falzone's mission. If you really want to fulfill the mission, you should get rid of her. Romancing you is gonna be one fucking ride, isn't it? We have to do his next, and then, because I don't think we can handle Yang yet, we need to go down Nicola, who's a shady bitch, and be like, oh, the fuck, how dare you? And then go down... Yeah. Sure, she has value, but she can be replaced. Think about it. Gilbert could have just killed you, ending the Falzone bloodline in one fell swoop. I would have dealt the final blow. He really shouldn't act on emotion like that. How dare you? Go, girl. I'd stop right there if I were you. This is none of your concern. You're just mad because I'm not in love with you. This is what it is. This is like his bitch fight. Wow. This is why I was not alive in the 1920s, because I'd have been like, are you fucking... I'd have punched him and then I'd have gotten shot, and like, well, maybe I was, and I died real fast. I don't know, I'm just saying. How dare you? Slaps him with my glove. A duel, sir! I don't know if that happened in the 20s, but I'm just saying. I'd have still done it. Some things are just timeless. Slapping bitches in the face with my glove. I still love him so much, though. I need to save her in order to fulfill our mission. Dante spoke to Nicola in a stern tone, stepping in front of me. Nicola didn't look pleased and frowned back at Dante and me. Now we know how our route's gonna go with Nicola, though. That bitch is gonna try to sell us as often as he can. Again, very weird for romance, but okay. I heard from Orlok what happened that night. You killed the watch guard and... Oh, Nicola, he was your friend, you shady bitch! I mean, he was some guy you worked with, at least. I took her on a ride to Creta. Did he tell you that, too? I couldn't believe what he told me. Dante sounded quite agitated, but Nicola didn't seem fazed at all. I didn't expect Orlok to sell me out. How long have you two been working together? We simply made a deal. He mentioned that it'd be better for him to have her in the Falzone family's custody. He's underestimated us. I can't blame him. After all, the Falzone took a beating from the last encounter with the Lao Shu. Taking her away from you would be much easier than if she was with the Visconti. In any case, what a letdown. I thought he could have struck a better deal. Nicola's demeanor hadn't changed at all since he appeared in front of us. The only time he frowned was when Dante stood in front of me. Nicola, why did you betray me? This is gonna hurt, man. This is gonna make me so sad. Why do you think? Dante wasn't responding. Nicola betrayed Dante? I mean, girl! Whoa, back it up a minute. Duh! You heard that in the room. Dante confirmed it. Nicola just confirmed it out here, and now you're questioning it again. Okay, this is the moment where you're like, okay, you get one. You get one dumbass moment. That's this. What? He betrayed you? Girl, where the fuck have you been? Earth to Spacey, pay the fuck attention. Usually me to me, but I still couldn't believe what was happening. Okay, that I could be like, I still can't believe this. Yeah. Maybe that's what she meant. Like, Nicola betrayed Dante. Wow, every time I think about it, it sounds baffling. Okay, I'll give her that. Maybe that's what she was thinking. I kept to myself, letting them work through their conversation, but... Well, time's up. I'll see you again. Seeing that he wasn't going to get his answer, Nicholas slowly walked away. Leo and Julia greeted us with open arms upon our return. Ah, thank God you're safe! Welcome home! Ah, best puppy boy! Yes, I'm glad to be back. And best maid friend. Cook, chef, housekeeper, everything friend. Julia's like the mom of the house, okay? Second best mom friend, because that's Sophia. Although Julia's been a better mom friend to us than Sophia, but... in the game. Our whole lives, I guess. Okay, they're tied. We like them both. And once everything's ready, we'll leave. Rest up until then. With that, he left the salon, likely going to his office. Salon. Oh. We can't go back to the hideout since it's been found out. You look so cold. Here you go, Space. Thank you, Julia. I finally felt like I was safe after taking a sip of Julia's hot latte. Carlo! Carlo! You're here too! Carlo sprinted toward me and began to rub his head and neck against my legs. Okay, well, Nicola's not totally heartless. He killed a human, but he left my cat. I stroked Carlo's back and felt the tension inside me dissipate. Must have been something. Are you really all right? I'm fine. It's Dante I'm worried about. Nicola... Oh! Leo looks so sad. Oh, Nicola, it's not that you hurt Dante, you hurt Leo too. You can't do that to our pure little marshmallow. Well, Dante's a marshmallow, but Leo's the pure little marshmallow. Like, look, I don't know. Okay, look, they're both like marshmallow. Okay, no, Leo is our little cinnamon. You can't do that to our poor precious baby. He's innocent. I know he's in the mafia, but like, you know he's such a good fucking boy. I can't believe Nicola would betray us, especially after all he did for the boss. Yes, they were like brothers ever since they were children. What could have happened? I fell in love with Dante and Nicola's jealous? Wow, I mean, seriously, Nicola? That's kind of a bitch move. I'm just saying. I could see the sorrow on their faces and tried my best to cheer them up. He must have a very good reason. I'm sure he has some kind of plan. Even if he did have a reason, the fact that he betrayed the family couldn't be denied. You're right. I'm sure he must have had a good reason that we're not aware of. There's no good reason to betray your family. I'm so sorry for letting out my worries like this, but thank you. Of course. I have a place ready. Let's go, Space. Already? Yes, from what Orlok has said, it's unlikely that I'll make a move anytime soon. Good God, where's my remote? Holy shit, my TV is loud as fuck. It's so loud, it's like getting to the point where I'm like, between the sound in the game coming through my TV and my dishwasher, I'm like, oh my God, my brain hurts. It's hard to concentrate, it's so loud. At the very least, he didn't seem to be under immediate orders from the church to detain you. But considering that the Lao Shu's at large, it's too much of a risk to stay here. Which is why I need you to come with me. Understood. It's kind of so sad. I mean, you have to think of, like, the space Dante's in. Like, you were always, like, the head of everything. Like, everything was always cool, and then all of a sudden, everything's fucking falling apart. And then the Lao Shu's coming after this. They're working with the church. And, why are you backstabbing me? And then you're like, well, maybe the Visconti... Oh, my God, you stole my second in command, and he was my cousin and, like, my best friend and, like, a brother to me. What the fuck? Like, Dante is, like, getting it from all sides. Everyone is, like, bitch-slapping this poor boy. It's because he works in the mafia and he's kind of a marshmallow. Like, I guess you gotta be a little bit tougher. Sure, I'm sure he does his job well, but he just seems like such a marshmallow. He's squishy soft. No, I'll get everything from the hideout and deliver them to you as soon as I can. It's quite sad to know my dear little ones won't be here, but I suppose it can't be helped. Please be careful. Here's some ciabatta for you to take. I baked it for tonight's dinner. Ciabatta? A flat bread. It's often enjoyed with salted olive oil. Thank you, Leo, Julia. They both saw us off as we departed the manor in the middle of the night. I mean, I did turn the volume up a little in the game itself, so that you could actually hear the music a little bit in the background, because I know it was quiet. It's just... It looks to me like when I'm talking, like, oh my god, I'm busting your eardrums out, it's going into the red, everything's terrible. But then when I put it into my software to process the videos, it's like, why is it so fucking quiet? Compared to then, like, when I record my Sims videos, how fucking, like, the difference is, like, because I'm using 2 different recording softwares, but it's like, it's so annoying. So it's like, alright, well, I can turn the volume up a little, so I did turn it up a little bit for you, but I think it's okay. I did a spot check, but... The place Dante prepared was a hotel located in Fulce. Falls? Well, whatever. The room wasn't fancy, but it was clean and better than most around the area. Meanwhile, story. Ooh, hell yeah! Ooh, risk as planned. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, whisk and as planned. Both of them in there. Oh, we're Nicola. This bitch. Well, that's quite a sigh, Nicola. Come now, am I not allowed to sigh? Do the Visconti rules prohibit it? For the record, I don't trust you yet. After all, you are a traitor. That said, I know you're very talented, which is why I'm keeping my eye on you. Gilbert's mantra is to accept all who come. Even so, having a former underboss of another organization in the fold is incredibly risky. Well, don't worry, Oliver. Once I'm done, I'll leave right away. What do you mean by that, Nicola? Don't tell me you're planning on betraying the Visconti, too. I'll leave that to your imagination. What is this bitch planning? Did he betray Dante to go into the Visconti, to then turn around, and secretly he's actually not betraying Dante the whole time? It's a double cross! I wouldn't see that coming either. Because, I mean, that sounds like Nicola's, like, actually not shady. But he fucking shady, so... That attitude isn't helping, you know. I'll have you dead the moment I find anything suspicious from you. Regardless of what Gilbert says. Oliver is fucking... Oliver glared at me, then exited the lounge. That was tiring. Things don't ever go as planned, do they? Also, meanwhile, as planned. Things don't go as planned, do they? As planned. Woo! Holy, you're new and pretty too. Everybody's so pretty in this game, Everything is going as planned. The preparations are moving along. The Falzone hit us hard, but things are proceeding just fine. I see. I'm getting bored with Berlone. Can't wait to get some Chinese food. The time's ripe. I don't know what the voice we're giving him. I really don't. He needs a better voice, but I got nothing except for giving him a weird Irish kind of accent, and that just seems funny as fuck, actually, and it's something we would do. We might have to go with that. We might try in the next one of these little asides, and just do that through the whole thing and just see how that fucking shakes down. Because, like, by the time you're like, God, please don't do it, I'll probably have recorded his part and done it, so. That's what I hate. As about recording in advance, it kind of sucks. Because it's good, because I don't have to be like, oh shit, I gotta record. I can get to play and like record in advance, and then like I don't have to stress out. But then you guys don't get to give me your opinions on shit like that. Like, because by the time you leave your opinion on it, I've already done it. Please don't. Too late. So anyway. Say, Yang, I have a favor to ask you. What? Can I kill the guy who killed Faye? Sure, but don't go too wild. That's actually... Okay. I know it's disturbing, but it's kind of cute. Can I kill him? Yeah, fine. Aw! Yang's so nice to his underling. So wrong. I just love this game so much that even the horrible things are, like, making me excited. I don't know. With our move to the hotel finished, Dante crashed on a chair. He must really be tired. Oh, he must be really tired. Wow. He was so tired that he couldn't even maintain the straight posture he usually did. I can only imagine how much stress he's carrying, especially with regards to Nicola. I dared not touch on that subject now. I tried my best to act normal, but it wasn't going very well. Dante, are you hungry? The ciabatta Julia gave us is still warm. No, I'm fine. He calmly refused my offer and instead spoke to me in a comforting tone. It's been a long day. You should rest already. I wasn't sure whether to start another conversation, so in the end, I decided to go to bed without saying another word. And so, our life at the hotel began. Dante looked very tired the first night, but he still maintained a front, no different from his usual. Still, I could tell he wasn't feeling very good, which made me worry. It was no surprise, since he was betrayed by the person he trusted most. Kind of loved the most, too. I mean, it's like... Oh. Meanwhile story. Deliberate. Oh. Orlok? Okay. I was like, who lives here? And then I was like, Orlok, maybe? Okay. I read the letter from His Excellency very carefully. The order contained within was as expected. Monitor the situation. As you wish, Your Excellency. I wonder who Your Excellency is. Huh? Is it the Phantom of the Casino? That's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Look, I just want to know what role he plays. I just know that he's important because he's on the cover of the game, okay? It had been almost a week since we moved to the hotel. Dante's day started a bit strangely. He used double the amount of sugar he usually added to his cafe latte. He poured balsamic vinegar on his meal until it was black all over. What's wrong with Dante? He's spacing out. We should be able to recognize it. Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, his best friend betrayed him. He needs hugs. Dante! Or he's actually sick. Dante crumpled to the ground. I quickly ran over to him and checked his temperature. A fever! Oh my god, is he dying? Dante slowly waved me off, seeing how flustered I was. It's nothing. He's lying. He looks like he's hurt. I somehow got Dante to go to bed, and soon enough he fell asleep. I looked at his face, twitching with pain. Maybe I can ask the hotel to call for a doctor. But Dante's too well known as the Falzone family's boss. There were bound to be problems if Dante's existence here was made known. You don't think the hotel people know this, though? Leo's coming tomorrow for his report. Seeing Dante in pain was too much. I decided to place a call. My call wasn't to a doctor, but to the Falzone Manor. And the phones are tapped, so this is bad, but, I mean, we gotta save him. Look. What the... For some peculiar reason, no one was answering the phone. Did something happen at the manor? Anxiety rose inside me as time passed. After some deep thought, I made a decision. Dante, are you able to get up? Yes, I'm fine. I explained to Dante that no one was picking up the phone at the manor. I'll go to the manor to see what's happening. If all goes well, a doctor should be here shortly. And if something's gone wrong, then it can help you make a call on what to do, right? Don't. But the manor isn't that far away from here. I'm also a fast runner, you know? But I'm worried about you and everyone else in the family. You've all protected me ever since that night you came to save me at the church. She's kind of like... I mean, sometimes you'd be like, no, stupid, don't go running on risking your life. But you're like, she's kind of noble. She's like, you are sick and we need to do something. And I'm worried about them and I'll do it. I'll manage. Like, she's kind of brave. Like in her position, it's not like, well, he told me to stay put and it's for my own good, but, okay, climbing out the window is funny. But like, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to go. You and Leo deciding to go to the church was stupid. But the two of you stupidly did stupid together. And sometimes stupid things happen when multiple people are like, this is a bad idea. It probably is. Let's do it anyway. You know? But like, If they were like, it's really dangerous out there. But every time, like, she's gotten into danger, she's like, yeah, no, it was really dangerous. I shouldn't do that. And she knows better, and she doesn't keep doing that. Like, well, I mean, I just went for a walk, and I know I just got almost murdered yesterday, but, like, I figured it was fine. She's not that stupid. Like, now she's like, weighing, okay, this is a bad idea. Oh, you know, like, yeah, she's still gonna make, like, not the brightest decisions, because we gotta keep the plot going. But I feel like her decisions and things like this, for the most part, she's doing what she needs to do. And when she does risk stuff, it's kind of more fun, like climbing out the window. It's fucking hilarious. Or like this, I'm going to risk this because you're sick, the family could be in danger, and it's for everybody. It's not just, I just felt like going for a walk, where it's like, oh my God, you're so dumb. This is like the, do I let you die, or do I put myself at risk? I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine. It's a fever. But this was also in the 1920s. So, like, I mean, it's also 2020, and, like, a fever could kill you now. So, hey. Anyway. This is the very least I can do to repay you. Fine. But take this. A gun? Dante handed me his gun. What about you? He's like, I got 6 other ones. But if I take this, you won't have anything to protect yourself with. And you have a fever. That's exactly it. Do you think I only carry one with me? Exactly. It's like, he's got like 17 of them stashed around. He's like, there's 8 stashed around right here in this vicinity that I could grab. She's like, what? I don't know how to use it. And just cock the hammer, then pull the trigger. Not while looking into it. He briefly gestured how to use it, but I wasn't confident at all. The gun in my hand was heavy and cold. Please pray that I won't need to use it, or that I don't accidentally shoot like Leo. I took the gun, hoping it would just be a lucky charm, then left the hotel. I mean, if they're giving us a choice, shoot Nicola, don't shoot Nicola, I don't want to shoot him because I love him, but in this route, I might shoot him. There were people walking around the streets. Everything looked normal, but for some reason there was tension in the air. I wonder what happened. Them Falzones are the worst! Who knew they were deceiving us? I heard murmurs of irritation and ridicule coming from the people around me. Excuse me, did something happen with the Falzones? You didn't read today's paper yet? It says... Ahem. Berlone detective arrested as prime Marco! The truth behind Berlone's shame, the Mafia. Here, that Detective Marco Calderoni was arrested for corruption. Marco? What on earth? Oh! Gerald Paris arrested a suspect for drug deals. He's the guy that... Oh my God. Nicola's been really fucking doing some underhanded shit. Because I don't think the Lao Shu did this. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure the Lao Shu would just like, I'm just gonna stab everyone and that solves my problems. Nicola seems the one who'd be like, I'm just gonna do all this shit and look, all the cards are he's the one that's literally gonna pull all the bottom fucking pegs out of the Jenga tower and watch it fall and just be like, whoops! I thought Marco was such a nice person. Who knew he was dirtying his hands like that? Them politicians are the same too. I thought Paris was an honest guy. I mean, the paper's not wrong, but... This is all so screwed up! A news article on Gerald Paris's involvement with narcotics was also on the front page. Politicians and police involved in crime. The article says that the Falzone family was pulling strings from behind. Sorta, but not like this. I mean, yeah, Paris was working with that, but not exactly, but sorta. It's not totally wrong. I heard that the Kingdom of Italy is moving to get rid of the Falzones. I wouldn't be surprised after they did all that. Sorry. Maybe we should move somewhere else, out of Falce, while we still can. Everyone was speaking ill of the Falzone. I crumpled the newspaper in my hand. They were all lies. The man who handed me the paper heard me, then looked at me with a frown. Aren't you that girl? Oh, aren't you that girl with the Falzone? Not at all. Hello, I'm a church girl. Do you see the rosary around my neck? Oh. But I've seen you before. I'm sorry, I need to run. Thank you for sharing the news with me. I quickly ran off and headed toward the Falzone Manor. I think it's super ballsy to be like, it's all lies! And they're like, what? Never mind! Whew. I took a deep breath after my short sprint in an effort to calm myself. Whatever the case, I should know more about what's happening once I'm at the manor. There's so much shit going on, I love it. As I was about to move again, I heard yelling from a store across the street. Please, I just want to buy some... I have nothing to sell to a foul zone. Julia, how dare they? Girl! It was by sheer coincidence that I found Julia, but the storekeeper's harsh words were infuriating. Julia simply turned around and walked away. I ran over to her and called out her name. She hits us with her umbrella, not knowing it's us, like... Julia! Space! What are you doing here? Where's the young Dante? No, wait. Let's talk elsewhere. I don't want any harm to come to you. I'm sure there's a good reason you're out here alone. Well... Not saying much more, we quickly walked back to the Foul Zone Manor. I tried calling, but no one answered. I was worried that something happened. I see. Some prankster cut our phone connection. Prankster? Who would have thought that someone would dare do such a thing to the Mafia? Here's the thing. If it were any other Mafia, right? If it was the Lao Shu that people were like, oh, they're all shady, Yang would kill fucking everyone, and they'd be like, nope, they're fine. The Foul Zones are gonna do fucking shit. They're not gonna resort to underhanded tactics and threatening people to be like, you said what? You did what now? Cut my phone lines? Yeah, cut your leg off. How's that fucking feel? Yeah, touch my fucking phone line. You know what I mean? They're not gonna do shit like that. In a way, the people just don't realize. They're like, oh, we can just say whatever we want about them. Shit, what, they suck. And it's like, a Mafia family owns your town. You're lucky you don't get whacked. But they have no fear of them because you've never had to have fear of them. You know what I mean? You've always been like, yeah, the Mafia runs it, but it's not so bad, I guess. And now it doesn't occur to you when you're like, these crooked sons of bitches, they're dirty. Wait. We've always had a good life under them, so... The fuck? You're not putting the pieces together. It's so funny. That aside, why are you walking out here on your own? Did something happen to young Dante? Don't worry, we weren't attacked. I tried to calm Julia, who was going pale, and explain my situation. So Dante has a fever right now. I wanted to call for a doctor to come to the hotel, but I wasn't sure how safe that would be, so I wanted to contact someone at the manor. I tried calling, but since no one answered, I decided to step out, and here I am. I see. I assume the stress got to him. Julia sounded a bit better now, but still rather worried. I wouldn't be surprised, as he's been through so much in such a short time. I'm sorry. I couldn't help but apologize to Julia. Oh? Why are you apologizing? You've done nothing wrong, and no need to be so hard on yourself. We do have a doctor who sees the Foul Zones. I'd like to call him, but since our phone line has been cut, I'll send for a doctor to the hotel. I'll have someone guard you, so please hurry back to the hotel. Thank you, Julia. I must say, you're very brave walking through town at a time like this. Meanwhile, story bar. Ooh! Oh god, is it Leo? Oh, it's Gilbert. Interesting. Hey, Gil, you're here! Well, yeah. You're the one who told me that you got some good venison. Of course, I'll get it ready right away. You're gonna drop when you have a taste of this. I went to my usual bar to have an early dinner. They had outdoor dining along the street. Having a drink outside at night was really something. Well, Massimo. Looking good, Gil. Here, it's on me. What? Something good happened? You folks are helping me bring in customers. What's not to be happy about? It was different than the guy that answered, right? Wait a minute. Wasn't it different? No, that was Antonio. Okay, I was like, that's not the same dude, right? I guess it's two different dudes that were... Okay. Huh, nice to hear. If that's the case, drinks for all these fine folks will be on me tonight. Customers cheered hearing my offer. He's so slick. Gil's the best! This guy's a real man! Maybe I should leave Felce and move to Creta. I knew the Falzone family was losing both their hold on the area and their reputation. Creta's open to all. You're more than welcome. See, and that's the thing, everyone's so pissed, but you've led a good life with the Mafia rule, and now you're like, well, screw them! They're dirt! We all do it. That's pretty standard, but it's kind of funny when you're like, I mean, I guess when you're like, what? Paris was doing drugs? And then you're trying to like, well, I mean, and the drug thing was definitely the last shoe, which is funny. But I'm sure they spun it like, oh, and it was all because of the Falzones. Like, they did it. But like, Marco helped them out with stuff, but he wasn't, so he kind of was working with them, but he wasn't like totally crooked, you know, or corrupt, you know? So it's like, so it's just kind of funny how they spun all this. Like, grazie, Gil. Oh, hey, if you don't mind, can I order something a bit more expensive? Damn, you're cheeky. Order whatever you like. Oh boy, here's to Gil. The night was filled with cheers and drinks. Perfect way for me to end my day. End the day. Okay, I must say you're very brave walking through town at a time like this. Oh, it's really nothing. I just wanted to help Dante. Also, I didn't know about all the crazy talk that was going on. She goes, no, I meant the fact that someone's trying to kill you from all sides. I do have Dante's gift with me, too. I have this, too! She whips out the gun. Fucking Julia drops to the ground. Don't just swing it around! Or maybe it was my thoughts of Dante's state that helped me fight my fears. Space. I woke up to the sound of Dante's voice. I guess we made it back. After I came back to the hotel, the doctor arrived and he said Dante would be fine. I must have fallen asleep around then. Seems I had slept for a while. It looked to be pitch black outside. Dante, are you all right? I'm fine. I feel a lot better now. It's good to hear. By the way, I looked at Dante and noticed he was holding a newspaper in hand. It was the newspaper I brought back with me from outside. Why? I thought you threw it away. Oh, you crumpled it up in your hand and you were just angrily holding it the whole time? I couldn't say anything to him. Seeing my silence, he began to speak. I suppose there's not much power left for us to wield with the public. I heard from the doctor that the Falzone family's reputation has plummeted. I could tell he was disappointed. Everything he's worked for is just falling apart. You ever regret meeting me? Because I'm just saying, it all kind of started around that time. I saw Dante put himself in danger in order to help the people of the town. After all that, he must be in such pain. I mean, seriously? Everyone in town, like, always putting yourself, like, out there to protect the relic for the church, and the church is like, turning their back on you. What? Well, at least I have Nicola. Nicola turns his back on you. I mean, okay, at least I can still protect my town. Town turns back. What the fuck? We're still here for you. I don't think that matters much in the scheme of things, but I mean... And Leo still likes you, and Carlo, the cat, and, like, Julia, like... After all that, he must be in such pain. I already read that, but... I'm sorry. Huh? Why would you apologize? The Falzone's rooted in this town. It's difficult to keep up our reputation without the respect and fear of the people. With how we are now, I'm not sure we can continue to properly protect you. Dante, all I ask is that you think about yourself now. I understand that the Falzone family's mission is to protect the Key Maiden, but... Do you recall what Nicola said? If you really want to fulfill the mission, you should get rid of her. Sure, she has value, but she can be replaced. Rude. That was what Nicola said that night. I'm sure Dante remembered what I was referring to, but he dismissed it. Well, he's like, she can be replaced. He's like, you cannot be replaced because I love you. Oh, I love you too, sweetie. Protecting you is the pride of the Falzone family. Speaking as a man of honor, using someone as a simple tool, and bringing about an even greater grief is far below me. Greater grief? The Key Maiden's tied to the sacred relic. Your very existence is highly sought after. You were born with a cross on your shoulder, whether you like it or not. Actually, no. I have a fleur-de-lis on my chest. That's what it looked like. Well, maybe it was supposed to be a cross, but it looked like a fleur-de-lis to me. She's like, wait! I'm supposed to have a cross? No, I got a fleur-de-lis. He's like, oh, wait, then you're my destined love. It's different. All this time we were protecting the wrong girl. No, Elena's the one with the cross. Fuck. There's no way I could burden you with any more troubles. But the Falzone was formed to be the guardians of the relic, right? What Nicholas said is true. You're irreplaceable, and you need to survive more than anyone. And that'll probably lead to the Falzones restoring their pride. Dante, you've been protecting me all this time. You've always put me first. You can't imagine how happy that makes me. I expressed my honest feelings with a smile. I certainly was scared at first. You weren't the easiest to talk to, and I didn't know what was going on. If you didn't protect me like you did, I would have been captured by someone else. But this time, the ones in danger now were Dante and his family. I want your priority to be yourself. You do know what that means, don't you? Dante, you've sacrificed enough as the boss of the family. You resorted to cruel measures in order to protect the town and the relic. So why not use me? Can't you offer me to someone and somehow put an end to this situation? Damn, we're pretty noble sacrificing ourselves like this, because we love him. You're willing to sacrifice yourself? I mean, I grew up in the church. That's kind of, they hammer that shit into you, don't they? Like, relic, Jesus, same difference, right? I guess. I don't know. Of course not. But as someone who was raised in Berlin, I don't want this town to go to ruin either. You're being unrealistic. Even if I surrendered, the remaining groups will fight until only one is left standing. I understand that, so send me off to the one who'll bring about the best results for you. For example, you can hand me over to the Visconti just like Nicola did. I'm sure the Visconti would help the Falzone then. It then struck me. Maybe that was what Nicola was planning when he betrayed Dante. Only now did I realize it. But we realized it! Nobody had to explain it to us. We're smart. We're a smart cookie. That was probably his way of protecting the family. Wait, are you trying to be like, oh my god, Nicola was betraying you and being shady to not be shady? What? No. You know, Dante, I love Berlin. Sure, it isn't perfect, but it's still the place I call home. He had a confused expression on his face. He stared at me with his azure blue eyes. The Falzone has supported this town from the shadows, right? Which means that this town won't go to ruin as long as the Falzone's around. I'm willing to offer everything I have for the Falzone, and for you, Dante. Why? Why do you trust me like this? It's more because I love you. I'm not who you think I am. The Falzone has been losing ground ever since my father died. It's my fault that the Lao Shu has grown to what they are now. I'm not fit to be boss. Aww. My father made a mistake. He appointed the wrong person to take over. But it's not a mistake. Nicola, he's the next in bloodline within the Falzone family. He's as close as he can be in becoming the true boss of the family. Nicola also has talent. He has the ability to lead them. His looks are deceiving. He has the ruthlessness and bravado to be boss. But maybe he doesn't have the heart. Dante laughed scornfully to himself. I'm just a coward. I've always been scared. Taking another's life, carrying out the family's mission, it's all beyond me. And yet, I did what I could as boss so that I could fulfill the mission given to me. See, he's a softie. He's a fucking squishy, fucking little marshmallow. I just want to bite him. Ah! I'm worthless. Aww. This is so cute. You're like supposed to be a big tough mafia boss, and you're just a sad little marshmallow. Like self-confidence issues. Aw, sweetie. Dante's father, the previous boss, passed away and left him this burden since youth. He spoke as a single young man speaking the truth, which brought pain to my heart. You're wrong, Dante. You're a man who thinks with his brain and acts with his heart, and always for others. That doesn't make you a coward. It makes you brave. Don't look at me like that. I didn't trust you when I first met you. I know I was such a burden to you back then. I looked into his tearing eyes, which shimmered with sorrow. My God. But you lied and kept the truth away from me so that I wouldn't get hurt. You did that to protect me. It was then I learned that you're not a cold-hearted person at all. You were holding your feelings back. You bore that pain and fought for others. As I spoke, the memory of the day he brought me roses as an apology came back to me. No matter the reason, the fact that I hurt you has no justification. I'm truly sorry for what I've done. Will you accept my apology? He didn't speak to me as a mafia boss. He spoke to me as a person from the bottom of his heart. I realized how kind he truly was now that I'd seen all he had done. You were fighting to protect others. You were fighting for everyone else. Which is why I trust you more than anyone, Dante. No, I can't let you go. Dante, I heard there are others out there who can act as the Key Maiden. But I don't want you to go, Space. Dante was looking straight into my eyes. Aw, is this the love confession moment? His eyes were shaking, but his voice was filled with courage and strength. And this has nothing to do with the Falzone. This is coming from me. My mission and my position aren't of concern. Even if you weren't the Key Maiden, I want to protect you. It's almost as good as saying you love me! But if I were to adhere to my mission, I may have chosen to sacrifice the Key Maiden. And if it were another woman, then I might have taken that option. Oh my god. It's basically a confession. But I thought he was protecting me because I was the Key Maiden. Was I wrong all this time? Oh, she's so naive. It's cute. Dante wants to protect me. To protect Spacey? I'm certainly unfit to be boss when I'm unable to suppress my feelings like this. That's not true. I yelled at Dante, who was trying to restrain himself. That's not true! Sorry, she was yelled. I don't know. Dante had a surprised look on his face. You may be the Falzone family boss, but it doesn't mean you can't have emotions. Beyond being boss, you're a human, just like any one of us. And there you go again, yelling at me, reprimanding me. You don't even follow my orders. You're about the only person who does that. Despite what he was saying, he looked a lot more relaxed now. Yeah. You don't want a docile, fucking doormat of a wife. But the girl was like, God damn it, shape up, motherfucker! But nicer, more Christian. We're probably Catholic, but still. You want her less smacking and telling you to shut the fuck up, but we are Italian, so my orders were absolute, followed by all the citizens of Falce as well as my family. But they were following me as if those words came from a soulless machine. You approached me and expressed your emotions to me honestly, with courage. You see me as a human and not as a boss, and you're the only one who have said that to me, Space. No, I know that isn't true, Dante. It's just that you haven't noticed. Everyone in the Falzone family cares about you and worries about you. That isn't because you're their boss. It's because you're you, Dante. I'm happy to know that you didn't want to let me go. I don't want you to suffer, Dante. I don't want to hurt the family or Berlone or the mission you bear as a Falzone. Or you, Dante. I'm still unsure what it truly means to be the Key Maiden. I don't think I truly understand what value I have. So I want to know everything there is and figure out what I can do to help. I thought I could simply sacrifice myself, but that was short-sighted of me. I want to think with you about what we can do together. So please tell me what you want, Dante, and not as the Falzone's boss. What do you want, Dante? Show me what you want, don't tell me. Dante paused for a bit to think, and with resolve, he began to speak. The Falzone family, my mission, you, this town, I want to protect them all. Every single one of them. Lofty goals. I suppose that makes me greedy. And this feeling I have doesn't change whether I'm the boss of the Falzone family or myself as a person. His bold words brought a smile to my face. I'm sure we have other options. Let's work together to find them. Thank you. I suppose you're much stronger than I thought. No, I'm weak, but I think I'm only strong now because I want to protect you, Dante. Aww. I want to be strong for you, too. Oh my god, we basically just confessed our love to each other. Took a long-ass route to get there, but that was a pathetic display of mine back there. It's definitely not how I want to be seen. Yeah, well, I was very happy to see this unexpected side of you. You're the only person with whom I can be myself. His gentle smile and heartfelt words made my heart race. It was then that it dawned on me. Wait, back when I doubted him, thinking he was only treating me well because I was the key maiden. Look, it took her a while to get clued in, but I can't blame her because I'm this fucking dumb that I'd be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, are you in love with me? We've been married for 5 years. I know, but it just dawned on me. Was I avoiding Dante because I was actually... I appreciate your honesty. Your fate and my mission drew us together like this. But even without my mission, I want to protect you from now on. Forever. It's like a marriage proposal. I want to be by your side, and not as the Falzone's boss, but as a man. Oh! Dante! Dante! I love you, Space. Oh! I didn't think it was actually going to happen. I thought it was going to be a roundabout, like, we're admitting we love each other, but we're both going to be clueless, and like, you know, because we're not even in chapter 8 yet, right? And we got like 2 more chapters before the end. I didn't think it was going to happen. I literally was like, it's like a love confession, just tell me. And then 2 more chapters later at the very end, it's going to be like, I love you. Oh, really? Like, duh, I told you that like freaking days ago. No, he actually said it. I'm so happy. I love this fucker. I love everyone in this game, I swear to God. Look. Right now. We'll see what happens when we get down the routes, but his really was a good one to go down first. Because it is like squishy soft and he's adorable and you're like, okay. Aww. Dante? I think I finally understand something. Do you still wonder why I was avoiding you back then? Yes. Tell me. It was because I was attracted to you. I thought you were only being kind to me because of your mission. Thinking about it brought me pain, so I couldn't help but act so strangely then. I like how she brings it up. She's like, remember I was acting weird? She's like, because I thought you were hot. And I was like, I felt like... I like that she's like admitting it finally. They didn't just let it go. But she's like, yeah. I looked straight into Dante's widened eyes and confessed my true feelings. I love you too, Dante. Now kiss. He's blushing. Oh my god, it's so cute when they blush. Dante embraced me. He turned his head toward my face and mumbled softly, I love you. We shared the same feelings. Oh my god, you better fucking kiss me. Dante's eyes slowly closed, and I closed mine as well. We're so gonna get cock-blocked, aren't we? No? Really? Wait. Oh my god, we're not gonna get kiss-blocked! We actually... Oh my god. What? This game! I love it so much! Okay, every single time we're about to kiss, it's like, knock, knock, knock! Damn it! Every time in every game you get kiss-blocked to the very end. We did not get kiss-blocked! Okay, we're done. This is it. The end. I mean, no, but still. Our lips touched. I could feel his love. That's not his love. I mean, I guess if that's the word you're using for it, but just kidding. My heart surged with a warmth that I'd never felt before. Perhaps we would lose everything. But his warmth soothed the pain in my soul and made me forget my fear of the future. I love Dante. My feelings were more apparent than ever. This is probably the purest love we're gonna fucking have. Maybe Gil, because he seems okay, but like, I'm just really concerned about the others. I'm concerned about the book ending of this. Like, the bookends are good. We started with a good one, we might end with a good one, but the ones in the middle I'm concerned about. Orlok might be okay. He's just out there. He's going to be cold to us and like whatever, but Yang is going to be that's where all the bad shit's going to happen. But I don't think Nickel is going to be the best either, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't respect us. He's going to try to sell us off a million times. So I'm not really sure his route might be emotionally abusive. But I think Yang's route is the physical abusive one. So, like... Oh, good lord. His soft and gentle lips sent waves of happiness throughout my whole body. Just wait. I'm sure we can do something. I don't want to give up. I want to protect my dearest, Dante. Our hearts bonded tonight. Is that all that bonded tonight? And with it, my wish for a better future. A future where nothing would be lost. Oh, I figured that was... Okay, never mind. Chapter 8! So I read somewhere someone said something about each chapter in each person's route, they're in a different language. And they must have gotten it backwards because they said in Dante, I swear they said in Dante's it was Spanish. And I was like, what? That's not Spanish. Look, I don't know Spanish, but I'm pretty sure that's not Spanish. That looks like if you just read a word, you'd be like, that kind of seems more Italian to me. And maybe it's because it's... So maybe they mixed it up, or I misread it. Because I'm like, this seems pretty Italian to me. That does not seem... It just, I don't know. Like, So, like... But it's interesting, because I'm like, somebody's is in German, somebody's is in English. I can't remember who, but I just remember that because I was thinking in my head when I read that, what? I remember these titles, and what? No. So maybe Nicholas is in Spanish. I don't know, but it's kind of interesting. But also, the fuck are you trying to do to me, game? You put enough Italian in this shit, now you're gonna put in every fucking other language in here? Anyway. We can go a few minutes. Good morning, Dante. Good morning, Dante. Winks. Finger guns. Yes, good morning. We normally greeted each other good morning, but today we both spoke timidly. Really? What did you do last night? Was it just the gift? Dante sat down at the table while I prepared breakfast, but it all felt so awkward. Yesterday feels like a dream. It's so awkward now that you confess I love you. What did you do last night? Your heart's bonded to the rest of you, because then I can understand the awkward, but... Dante quietly looked at me, hesitating, then began to speak. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. Perhaps it was due to my fever. Are you saying you don't love me? No, I do. Okay, then don't fucking apologize. I was a bit shocked at what he said, but I tried to hide it by remaining calm. Oh, yes, I'm sure. It's okay. I understand. So then, are you feeling better now? You're like, so what you're saying? He's gonna be like, no, I really do love you. The fuck, jackass. Maybe he's like, God, maybe I was just like, you're like, so you don't love me? He's like, no, I do. Okay. For some reason, Dante seemed rather displeased with my reply. Oh, because he wanted us to be like, the fuck, bitch? What do you mean you understand? I mean, you had a fever, so you weren't feeling like yourself, right? But that's okay. It can't be helped. That's not... No, I worded myself incorrectly. Huh? He looked straight into my eyes. I love you. His words were straightforward and simple. My heart was racing again. Oh, thank God, because I was like, you don't really love me, and then I was gonna cry. I feel better now, okay. You... Dante had a cloudy look on his face, seeing that I was unable to respond. He then spoke in an apologetic tone. Space, are you upset? Forgive me. I love how insecure he is about all this. It's so funny. He's like, I love you, goddammit. And you're like, what? And he's like, was that not right? Oh. Every other game, I swear, even the marshmallows, when they're crunchy on the outside and squishy on the inside, right? Are always, like, when they finally admit their feelings, they're like, I love you. And it's not like, they're not like, they might be timid about coming out, but they never, like this, but he's like, I love you. And you're like, I love you too. And then we make out, and then we go to bed, and we wake up, and like, then he's like, I'm just, awkward. He's like, no, I love you. And you're like, what? And he's like, is that wrong? He's so timid about it. It's so fucking cute. Oh my God. Oh, Dante. You precious thing. No, I'm not upset. I felt like I had seen every possible side to him since yesterday. So, breakfast is ready. Let's eat. I clumsily urged him toward our breakfast. He's like, no, okay. Daystar, we're gonna go here before we read that. Ooh. Okay, okay, perfect place to end. Is it Sister Sophia? Okay, someone's saying, I suppose my turn is coming up. I looked up at the sky. The blue sky hid the brilliance of the stars. Even then I could hear their words. Is it Sister Sophia? Time is of the essence. I need to let them know. Ooh, we don't know who it was. But it looked like it was at the church, maybe. Our simple but awkward conversation helped ease the tension in the air. This is actually the perfect place to end it. So I'm going to stop here because we're perfectly at time, just about. And we will continue here next time. So I love this game so much. I fucking love it so much. Can't you tell? I can't handle it. It's so fucking good. Anyway, I will see you. We'll see how it feels when we're like toward the end, 5 fucking rounds in. If I'm like, oh my god, we gotta shut up. Like, we get toward the end of games, and I'm like, are we done yet? Like, but no, like this. And it could just be because it's and we don't know what's going on. But I feel like everyone's going to be a different kind of perspective, and everything's going to be slightly different. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like we're all with the family working together. Like Code Realize was. We're all together, and like, yes, the paths kind of branched, but the whole story was basically the same almost. Like, we still did all the same things. This is going to be completely different because, okay, now we're hiding with Dante, but then who the fuck knows what Nicola's going to do in his right? He's going to be trying to sell us and kidnap us and like all this shit. It might be mostly aligned with Dante's. You know, we're going to spend more time with him than we do Dante, but, you know, the story plot arc might be similar, you know? Like, okay, we're staying under their protection, and then we get kidnapped, and then blah, 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 and then he turns us over, and then maybe we're like, whatever. The Lao Shu one's going to be, like, Yang's is going to be totally fucking different. Orlok's is going to be totally fucking different, and Gil's will be mostly different. So you know what I mean? Like, they're all going to have, and then there's the secret ending. It's not really a secret. There's the other ending after you get through all of them. There's a unlockable one, so I guess the true ending? I don't know. But, and that's gonna be really fucking different, because, I don't know what the fuck that is. But, yeah, so. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to see more!